Kia ora te whānau, I'm Raukura, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about rongoā. So I whakapapa to the lineage of Tainui. Ko kapu ārangi te maunga, ko wainui te awa, ko ngaitai te iwi, ko tōrere nui a rua te marae. And now I'm living here in Thames and in Kopu actually. So yeah, it's been a beautiful journey getting us here. Yeah, so I still go down to visit the homelands a lot. I actually like to think of myself as a fruit salad, really. Yeah, not just here from our Māori lineage, but also from the Viking lineage, the Mayan, the Egyptian. You know, I like to consider myself to be a bit of everything. And so, yeah, here I am today, you know, kind of a whole mixture of these DNAs and also the star lineages. So let us not forget that in Māoridom, we all whakapapa to the star lineages, which is mentioned in our kōrero. So rongoā medicine, to me, it's not just about the healing of peoples through plants, it's also through mirimiri, it's also the plant medicines, which there are many different ways of preparing them, but it's also through wairuatanga. So, you know, working with the medicines of the elemental realms, working with the non-physical reality. So, you know, that we can get that whole holistic approach, how health becomes a priority and how we can heal ourselves through all those modalities. What drew me and pulled me into it? Well, actually, I've been doing it since I was a child. Yeah, I was kind of born to it, I guess you could say. Yeah, it was something that I always was attracted to as a child. I would always be in the garden playing with plants and my imaginary friends. Kind of a magical child. About 11, 12 years ago, I did my naturopathic training, which led me down the pathway of rongoā. And then, of course, I couldn't get enough. I just did every single course that you could think of, including Rob McGowan's trainings through his Te Toki education program, and basically every single rongoā course you could poke a stick at, I was on that. And it really helped me accelerate my learning too with the naturopathic training and, you know, using a lot of those principles of having the accelerator plants and those that are used for ignition and those that are used for calming and so on and so forth. So, yeah, I really supported that journey. Yeah. I love that I can share this with others. I love practicing so that I can help heal people, and, you know, not just in one way. When people come, you know, we've got to look at the whole picture, and it helps us to be able to access those points within them, you know, whether they need to have physical manipulation of the body or whether it's actually a pani that we place on the skin or a wairako that they drink, or perhaps it's to cleanse their auric field, you know, with some rongoā, or work with wairuatanga, working with ancestors and working with healing those lineages, which is also a huge aspect of this work. For rongoā impacting those around me, I believe that it's impacted everyone really positively around me, because I've been able to influence people and get them to have more awareness around their body temple and being able to take care of oneself without the need for necessarily going down the allopathic path, the Western medicine model, which hasn't really been that supportive for many. And there is a place for it, don't get me wrong, but I do believe that we need to look at the other bigger picture, that there is nature that is here to heal us. And perhaps not just even, specific to native plants. There's a whole kingdom out there, a lot of food as our medicine, like let's make our food our medicine and start incorporating our plants and the use of plants, perhaps even instead of, eating unconscious food. Yeah. So supporting us to to heal through our food and to heal in every other way possible, through use of the rongoa. I would suggest that to learn more about rongoa, there's lots of educational facilities out there. There's a lot of people teaching it now, and it's really had a new resurrection. It feels like everybody wants to know about rongoa now, which is great. Obviously, the more people that know about it, the more it becomes mainstream, really. And so I would suggest that they go and learn a little bit about it and find out, what are the dangers, perhaps making sure that they get the right plant, because that's also could be an issue, getting the wrong plant, and make sure that they've got good ways of identifying those plants, perhaps even some guidance, and getting a few people to support them on their journey.